Let's get one thing straight right away. Seat time is king. If you want to get better at motocross, you gotta ride your dirt bike. That's not up for debate. But here's the thing. Most of us are already riding as much as we can. We've got jobs, families, responsibilities, and we still find a way to hit the track every weekend or squeeze in weekday motos when we can. So if you're already riding consistently and your results still aren't improving, that's when you've got to ask yourself, what's missing? Because riding more isn't the answer. Most of us literally can't add more ride time into our schedule anyway. The problem isn't that you're not putting in work. The problem is that riding alone isn't enough. Now, don't get it twisted. Riding absolutely builds fitness. Motocross is one of the most physically demanding sports on the planet. You're constantly moving, bracing, controlling the bike, reacting. It's a full body workout. One of the gnarliest full body workouts that exists. But it's also inconsistent. You're going hard for a few laps, then sitting and chilling between sessions, then pushing hard again. And it's typically not structured and definitely not controlled. That means your body only gets better at handling what you throw at it. And if that's just weekend motos with no training during the week, that's where your fitness is gonna stay. Riding is essential, but it's not enough to build the kind of endurance, strength, or resilience you need to actually take your riding to the next level. And most of the time, when you feel like you've hit a wall with your riding, it's not your bike, and it's not your riding technique. It's that your body can't handle the pace you're trying to throw at it. You can't execute race pace if you're smoked after 3 laps. You can't work on intensity if your heart rate is redlined before halfway through a moto. If you want a structured workout plan specifically for motocross, you can tap the first link in the description. But here's what off the bike training really is and also what it's not. It's not a replacement for riding. It's not about becoming a bodybuilder and stepping on stage in your underwear and flexing your biceps. We're motocross riders. We train for performance. It's also not about going to the gym and training for 3 hours a day. Off the bike training is a tool that allows you to ride harder, recover faster, and make every moto count. Here's what your training should include and why. Number 1 is cardio, but not just high intensity stuff. Building your aerobic base is even more important. Steady state aerobic cardio lowers your average heart rate. It improves recovery between motos and helps you stay composed under pressure. Number 2 is strength training, but not just bicep curls and bench press. I'm talking about functional strength, pulling, hinging, pressing, rotating, movements that carry over to how you ride and help you stay in control, especially when you're fatigued. Number 3 is mobility. If your hips, ankles, or shoulders are tight, you're leaking energy on the bike. Mobility keeps you fluid, balanced, and injury resistant. And number 4 is recovery. Stretching, nutrition, hydration, sleep. This is what allows you to absorb all the work you're putting in. You don't get better during the workout. You get better when you recover from it. And when all of those are dialed in, riding actually becomes more effective. You can push harder, recover faster, stay consistent instead of dealing with setbacks, crashes, or getting burnt out. Most racers are stuck in a cycle. They ride every weekend, maybe hit the gym once or twice, and tell themselves they're doing enough, but they still gas out halfway through their motos. They still get arm pump. They still don't feel confident late in the race. And the worst part is that they don't know what to do differently. So they just keep doing the same thing, hoping they'll magically get better. I've worked with hundreds of racers who were in that exact spot. Guys who were already riding consistently, but just couldn't break through. And what changed things for them definitely wasn't just riding more. It wasn't some extra motivation or more grit or discipline. It was finally following a structured plan that gave them everything their riding wasn't building. So if you're watching this right now and thinking, damn, that's me, just know that you don't need to start training like a pro. You don't need to quit your job and ride your dirt bike 4 or 5 days a week. And you definitely don't need to go to the gym and hire some random local personal trainer that doesn't understand motocross. You need a plan. One that's built around your schedule, your goals, and your riding. That's what we do inside the MxFitCo program. We help riders like you build race-ready fitness without wasting time or guessing what to do in the gym. So if you're ready to finally fix the missing piece and unlock that next level of performance, click the first link in the description and apply for the program. If you enjoyed this video and took value from it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.